Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to Fallout 4. Previously, we continued our work here in Sanctuary, on Sanctuary. Made quite a bit of progress, but ran out of some of our base supplies that we're going to need, like steel and steel and concrete, things like that. And there's a few other things I'm going to need to continue this place. But we did get most of it fortified now, and I'm starting to work on the power grid. So, progress there. What I want to do here is kind of initiate the Taking Independence story with Preston, and then kind of press into helping some settlements up here in the north, and kind of working our way down south towards the castle. So, let's get to it. If I can... Oh, hey.
Excuse me.
Do you think we're ready to retake the castle?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, let's do this.
We'll do some recon and meet you outside the castle. See you there.
Alright. So for now, we'll stick with MacCready, and then maybe team up with Preston a little bit more later. I'm thinking of sending this guy back down in Good Neighbor.
Hey, buddy.
Good to see you again. Here for a laugh, or did you want a cold beverage?
They're gonna leave this, they're gonna leave this open otherwise.
I've sold you to Rufus Rubens in Good Neighbor.
Understood. Commencing delivery to Mr. Rubens.
He's not really serving much function here otherwise, so... Unless I'm missing something. Alright, so we have, I think that was Taking Independence set into motion. So when we head down south, we can, Thanks for that, Kate. So we can kind of connect with him, soon. But like I said, I want to work on some settlement connections first. Starting off with the Starlight Drive-In. Which I'm actually thinking of using as a trading hub. So we'll kind of build that up into a bigger settlement. Doesn't need to be super fancy or anything, but basically set up shops and stuff there. Like Preston on his way there. So this is going to take us out, like I said, out east. We're going to be heading towards, kind of towards where the Brotherhood is, I think. Alright, so... Oh my god! Oh my god. Oh my god, what the heck is that thing? You lost me. Is this gonna help? Oh my god. That's not gonna help. Okay, what else do I have? Are you kidding me? Oh my god, are you kidding me? Where did that thing come from? Preston, could you please help me? Let them kill each other. Man, whatever that thing is using. Okay. Alright, let's give it a chance. That didn't work. No, not the diner. Don't attack the diner. Man. What the heck are you? I don't recall Mr. Gutsy ever tearing away at me like that. I should probably eventually, wear armor. Did anybody die? Is that Carla?
Yes?
Carla? Well, thank you for whatever help you may have given me there. Okay, back on track. Jesus. The Mr. Gutsy wiped out both supermoons. Okay, so this is it, the drive-through. So we're probably going to have to clear the place out and set up some, set up a radio beacon and all that. Oh, who called it? Mole rats.
You hear that? Playtime's over.
Jesus. Okay. Where is the workbench here? This has been kind of a interesting way to start things out. Okay. Okay, and over here. Oh, I bet that's it. Oh, look, radiation. You know if it's you know if it's steamy, it's gonna have radiation, right? That's what that means. And for the record, that's not what that means. You don't see the radiation. It just does its damage.
Sweet.
Good job. But can you do it blindfolded?
Dude, really? Don't come at me like that. Alright, so the first thing we're gonna do here is clear this place out. So
Got it.
I'm guessing that reminds you of the old days.
why would you say that? It's not a bad little setup in here. Ooh.
Find him! Find him! What a letdown.
It's just a rad roach, dude. Chill out. Remember the first time we come across those, I had to beat them to death with my fists. Just came out of cryostasis too, so, you know. It's cool. I actually kind of like this whole setup. I'd say might want to keep some of this intact. But there's definitely too many shelving units that I'm not going to use. We'll turn this into a nice little metropolis. How's that sound? Except this is going to be all NPCs. This is not one of my primary locations by any means. But I do think it's a cool location. And honestly, I'd like to do all of the settlements to at least some extent. Okay, let's get rid of the radioactive stuff. Okay, what else am I missing? I think that's everything. Yeah, there we go. I'll move that in a second. We'll just have to go with a Jenny for now. Maybe do this over here. I think it's right here, I think. And then you. Thinking just all off to the side. Alright. Can I? Oh yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Why don't we do that? Where's the power go? There you are. Sorry, not the power, the energy. Where's a good spot for you? Let's put you right here. Yeah, I'll leave one here. Can I do here? I'm thinking real life, like, you would not want to dig through this, right? Like, who would want to do that? But I guess this will work. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Gives a little bit of a... one of these bad boys. Okay. Got some defense. Maybe rotate it. Back rooms maybe could use some extra bedding. Okay, move this over some. That's cool. I like that. This'll work. Wouldn't be a bad spot for it either. Let's see, we got 2 people now. Okay. How about a couple of sleeping bags up top? Trying to think somewhat strategy on that. That was you up here, okay. Put a sleeping bag here. Okay. So. What is next on the list? I think the next thing I had on the list is When Pigs Fly. I don't know exactly what this is. I think it's DLC, but let's go check it out on our way. And before we leave... I want to put a point into science. Alright. So the reason I want to head in this direction is to kind of help out some other settlements. So we haven't really been out this way yet, I don't think. Like I said, we're kind of heading into the eastern part of the map. Well.
Don't make me carry that worthless crap.
Hey, you're not carrying anything, dude. Yet. Don't make me put stuff on your person. That's gotta be like the lamest threat ever, right? Lamest sounding threat ever. Don't make me put stuff on your person. Wattz Consumer Electronics. Why do I have a feeling it's a good place to loot for electronic supplies? Keep that in mind for later. What is going on? It's not quite the way I want to go. Where are we? I think we'll be coming back this way later anyway. I don't know what we're walking into. That's why I'm being cautious. I don't know why this came up on my radar. But I figure while we're out here, I'm assuming this is a potential settlement for myself. It said workshop, I think. Friend or foe?
Hey, Scaver. Let's trade.
Hear anything lately?
Not really. Let's get back to talking about all these great items I have for sale.
Okay.
Let's see what you have.
Who are you? Okay, well I made some money. It's better than nothing. Now, why am I here? Open for business. Moving the shop to Cambridge is a good idea. There's a little less heat compared to the military base. The sirens there tend to attract ferals like shit on a mole rat. At least raiders are a bit more predictable. Weapons dealer in Monsignor Plaza. That's what we wanted? Word is there's another merchant working out of Monsignor Plaza selling grenade launchers to the raiders. But not just any launchers, pipe ones. Ooh, that sounds interesting. That's way too soon to be a coincidence. I'd bet my last rat away they've got my schematics. Bastards are trying to put me out of business with my own product. Hopefully Marvin's safe, that's the most important thing. Still, it'd be nice to find out what happened to both him and my work so I can salvage my deal with the weapons traders downtown. Okay, using the Chinese grenade launcher we've salvaged at the training yard, I've developed a schematics for some prototype pipe version. Marvin's offered up some additional ideas, but they're a bit on the impractical side. I probably shouldn't have laughed when he mentioned partnering up, though. I should apologize later. And Marvin's gone missing, and so have my schematics for the pipe version of the grenade launcher. I've been paying the raiders for protection, so I don't think it's a kidnapping. I'm kind of worried about him, to be honest. We didn't leave on the best of terms. Okay. I have a Google client, claims to be an ex-military who used to tell me about these grenade launchers the Chinese had in Anchorage. Talking about the U.S.-Chinese, right, war that went on there. Isn't that what led to the end of the world? Something like that. I don't remember. I just remember that was part of Fallout 3. Who used to tell me about these grenade launchers the Chinese had in Anchorage. Supposedly they made a frag gun that could punch through power armor like a wet bag. I doubted him at first. Sounded like a bunch of hocus pocus from the wrong end of a Brahmin. But then we found this confiscated weapon cache at the training yard, and we've been in the launcher business ever since. Okay, so they're just weapons dealers. Got it. Do I need to read any of this? That's what he was selling. Saw blade launcher. Okay, well, so it's not technically stealing here then, I guess. I wonder if this was just kind of. Ooh. Hey, buddy. I was gonna say, can I steal that? So it's got some basic weapons. Okay, it's kind of interesting. Haven't we been to Monsignor Plaza? Oh, it's right there. Okay. Okay. Now, what's that place that we just passed? Wattz Consumer Electronics. I think we actually need to go there. I think that was one of the things on my list. But let's check this out while we're right here. We're not far. Dude, you got a place I can sleep? It's dark. I should have slept. I was stupid. I don't see anything.
You're making that look easy.
But, okay. Not capable yet. Let's head over to this Monsignor Plaza. See what's going on down there. Guess I better head up to Boston, see what's going on around there. If you know, you know. What is this? I see ferals. Points if you get that reference too. I'm just making all kinds of references today. By all kinds I mean two. So not really all kinds. Alright, Monsignor Plaza. That name sounds really familiar to me. But apparently we haven't been here before. Right, does it say right in? This seems like a dangerous place. Huh. Synthetic truth. Papers are making it all the way up here. Go Pipe. We need to travel with Piper again. I love Piper. No joke, she's definitely like, I think my favorite companion. Something about her I really like. So Monsignor Plaza. Okay, here we are. Have we been here before? And I just... It's marked that we have it. Okay, so we have been here.
Huh?
Nothing. I wonder if we didn't go inside, or if we did and I just don't remember it.
Okay, cut the shit. Who is that?
That didn't work the way I wanted it to.
Who's that?
Wow, I'm like right in front of you. Can you not see me? How do I get in there?
There you are, you little bitch.
Gotcha. Uh-oh. MacCready, where are you? Okay. I don't remember going into the place.
You're not. Aw, man.
You think? Okay. I think we went by this area and I never went inside. I could be wrong. Let's see what's here.
Nice to be on the open road. Good neighbor was starting to wear out its welcome.
Oh. Oh, we've gained affinity.
Sounds like you had a rough time of it back there.
Rough? That's putting it mildly. Let's put it this way. Can't get much rest when you're sleeping with one eye open. Still, it was the best place for me to set up shop. Diamond City's goons would have run me out of town, and wandering the Commonwealth alone isn't the brightest plan when you're hard up for caps.
Caps aren't worth risking your life.
Easy for you to say. Right now, I need every cap I can get.
I hope you aren't in trouble.
No, not really. But, I don't usually go around sharing stuff like this, but you've been pretty straight with me, so I'm gonna be straight with you. It's those two those two idiots you saw me talking to at the third rail. Winlock and Barnes. They've been hounding me for months, and it's been driving off clients. No one wants to touch me once they learn I used to run with the Gunners. And I figured if I could get enough caps together, maybe I could buy them out.
I wouldn't trust those guys, even if you paid them off.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. Winlock and Barnes have a small army of gunners with them at all times. They might decide to just keep the caps and put a bullet in my head for good measure. If I set up a place to meet them, I'm sure they'd roll in with everyone they've got. Unless, maybe you and I could pay them a little visit and put an end to them before they realize what's going on. before you get that look on your face, let me just say that I wouldn't even be asking if I didn't trust you.
That sounds awesome to me. Let's do it.
If you need my help, I'm there.
Wow. I don't know what to say. Truth is, I haven't been able to rely on anyone since I was a kid. Everyone I've met has either tried to rip me off or plant a knife in my back. But you're different. We see eye to eye on almost everything. And I have a funny feeling you actually care about what happens to me. That's why I asked for your help. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna make this easy on you. If you feel like helping me with this, head over to the Mass Pike interchange and we'll take them down. If you don't, I'm not going to hold it against you. Either way, thanks for hearing me out. It's nice to know that you care.
Alright. I think I have to go that way anyway. I don't know what we're walking into here, so let's... Ooh. We were just talking there, full-blown conversation. That's interesting.
Hey, who's there?
Nothing. Nobody.
You're getting paranoid. There ain't nothing here.
Absolutely paranoid. Nothing at all.
Hearing shit.
Yep. Definitely hearing. Hmm?
The jet will make you jittery. Just noise.
No one.
Right, just noise.
Nothing.
Well, they're not going to need that stuff anymore.
Hmm.
Wait a minute.
Nothing happening. How about your day? Who are you? Marvin's store security? Wait, what? Did Marvin bail out on his partner? Rapid pipe grenade launcher.
Hell yeah.
Whew. Okay. Can I... Hypothesis. I hate Suggs. Despise him. He mocks my ideas, tells me they're impractical, and a symptom of an underlying mental issue. Well, at least I have ideas. At least I have an imagination. Theory. I hate him. That's not a theory, dude. Because for 3 years I gave my sweat and tears and brain cells to that ungrateful son of a bitch, helping turn his boring ideas into a reality. But one day I asked him when he'd make me a full-time partner, and he said when pigs fly. Why does that sound... Wait, that's the name of this... When pigs fly. That's totally the name of this quest. I was like, why does that sound familiar? Well, I've done it. I've made pigs fly. In fact, when me and my new friends see him next, these little piggies are gonna fly right up his stupid face. Right up into his stupid face. Law, Suggs deserves to die. It will be my pigs that kill him. I know just where to wait for him, too. There's a rooftop across the street from his workshop with a clear view of the road. As soon as he leaves to make his deliveries, I'll rain pork from above. And when the piggy slams into his skull, and the broken glass cuts his skin, and the cut becomes infected, and then he dies weeks later due to a lack of available medical supplies and poor health infrastructure, everything he owns will be mine. As far as plans go, it's practically foolproof. Yeah, until I come around. Wait, can I take that? Bowler hat. Piggy bank mine. Oh my god. I love this. Oh, I totally want the piggy bank mines. That's kind of awesome. I don't know why I got so excited over that. Dude, MacCready, dude. Okay, missile. Is that all I needed? Ooh, piggy bank. More piggy bank. Give me your little piggies. So when he said pigs, you know, he He's being more than figurative on it. So where is Marvin? Griswold. Do not read. Can I just take this with me? Poetry collection. Maybe we'll read it later. Okay. Okay, so Marvin's going after his old buddy. So we really don't need to be here, right? Let's get out of here.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Someone's out there!
Hey, that looked like it hurt.
Yeah, it probably did.
Okay, cut the shit. Who is that?
These guys, I tell you. Let's just slip out of here. Completely unnoticed.
For nothing.
They never had a clue we were here, right? Okay, I will say this is kind of an interesting little side story. I don't know where I got it from, though. It must have been like one of those... Maybe it was added on later. Oh, up top, okay.
I swear I must be going crazy. What the hell is that?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Okay, so he's pretty close by, right? Is this place... Does this place have a name? I don't really want to go near it.
No enemy detected.
Dear Lord. Oh, synths, okay.
Hostile sensor reading detected. There you are.
We haven't come across these guys in a bit. What were you doing here, going after a bunch of scavengers? Okay, the arrow's pointing up. Why are you pointing up? Huh. No, I can't get it. Crap. I can't get to the fence. Oh no, did I just kill the Brahmin? No, I didn't. Why are you back here? First aid, footlocker, first aid. You okay there, buddy? What are you doing here? Oh, I see more mines. Okay, well, I'm alive. That's a thing. Oh, cans. I would love some. How am I supposed to get up there?
Hey! What?
That's how. Oh my god. I hear piggy banks. Can I get it? Let's try. Oh, that did not go well. Oh wow, I'm missing limbs and everything. I think I died. Alright, I'm just putting that out there.
You're messing with the best.
How are we gonna get around that?
Pick up my feet after I knock you off.
Come on down. Come on. Walk through the piggy banks for me. Come on. Give him a little bit of leeway.
Where'd you go?
It's not what I meant to throw it.
This shouldn't take long.
Wait, who's shooting at us from behind? Oh, they're going across the other building. There we go. That's what I was hoping for. You dead? I'm not getting a lock on him anymore. That worked, I guess. Yeah, you look dead.
You're gonna die already?
Okay, well.
Let's do this! Hey! Have it your way.
Oh, there you are. Oh my god, what are you holding? Oh my god. That was a good thing I tried taking him out. That looks like a launcher. What are you wearing? Mechanic jumpsuit. Night vision, okay. What did you dropped a weapon here, right? I'll take that just in case. And you're playing chess with a teddy bear.
Sworn.
Okay, let's get back to our friend. Well, I guess we found his buddy. Turned out to be, well, sound like they're both kind of assholes to be honest, but what, hey, dude, are you seriously? Really?
That's how we do things around here.
Yeah, it is. Okay, so... Oh, he's alive.
Best scrap in the Commonwealth. Right here.
Anything been happening around here?
If you don't mind, prefer to just talk shop for now. A lot of quality goods here.
Sure. Let's take a look.
I was supposed to come here, wasn't I? What do I do? I forgot the name of the mission. Return the schematics. How do I return them? Oh, those are grenades. I totally did not realize that. Can
Hey
I?
there.
Hey, thanks for your help.
Oh, okay. Ooh. Oh, what's that? Penetrating Chinese grenade launcher rifle. Oh, that's nice. These are new to me. I've never played with these. Okay, well that was rather interesting if you ask me. I think the other location I end up wanting to go to is actually the one we just passed. Can check where that is first. Okay. Okay, so we'll work on this later. It's called Speak of the Devil. I don't know why I'm going here. Again, these are just some kind of random little things that popped up on my radar. Let's go check it out. Let's check this electronics store. I have a feeling that could be a good place for scrap. Oh, this is where that battle is going on. Okay, let's see what's going on here. I'm seeing a lot of robots again. It's not going to be like the Mr. Gutsy situation, is it? Uh-oh. Should I have not done that? Uh-oh. Oh my god. Cripes. Oh my god. Oh, you're not a hostile.
You'll pay for that.
Okay, well it's not quite what I was expecting to walk into, but... Who are you?
My friends did not survive the attack. Thank you for assisting. I was certain to meet my end here as well.
Are you okay?
Physically, the damage is minor, but I am registering sadness and anger at the loss of my friends. It may sound strange coming from a robot, but they were my family. Again, I thank you for your efforts. I know they would have thanked you as well.
I'm sorry for your loss.
My name is Ada. This was the third time we've been attacked by robots like these. Even with the weapon and detection upgrades Jackson gave me, I was unable to defend them.
Who's Jackson?
Jackson was the leader of this caravan. He had a great mind for technology. In many ways, he is my creator. He installed all my current upgrades. Unfortunately, they were not enough to protect them from the robots.
Tell me about these robots.
They roam the Commonwealth and claim to be restoring order. We've seen them fighting raiders, but they've also attacked innocents, settlers, merchants, and caravans like ours. We knew we ran the risk of encountering more of these hostile robots if we stayed in the Commonwealth. If only we had made the decision to leave.
You couldn't have known something like this would happen.
The probability of attack was high. I should have forced our departure. In recompense, I will seek justice for my friends and stop these robots from causing further harm. It's time to uncover the source and confront their leader, the Mechanist.
Now that is a name I am familiar with. but my character would not be.
Who's the Mechanist?
The only information I have comes from the iBot broadcasts. The false claims of peace and justice. The only certainty is that these robots bring only death. You have shown willingness to aid others. I ask that you please assist me in stopping this Mechanist. In return, I can give you the schematics to build your own robot workbench, so you have additional resources in this undertaking.
That sounds pretty sweet. Wait, what's the revenge one for?
You want revenge, don't you?
I admit my goal is twofold. Stopping the Mechanist both protects the Commonwealth and allows me to avenge my fallen friends. I won't rest until I see this threat dissolved. I owe it to them. Now, we last saw a group of the Mechanist robots at the General Atomics factory. You may find information there that will lead us to the Mechanist. I will follow and assist with your permission.
Yeah, I would definitely love to help you, but let's hold this out for a bit. I'm kind of on a mission already.
Another time.
Perhaps there's a place I may be of use until you return.
Yeah, let's say I need a sanctuary.
I'm familiar with the settlement. Hopefully, I may be of some use there.
Absolutely. Mechanical Menace. Okay. So that's actually DLC, and if you're not familiar with Fallout 3, the Mechanist was one of two comic book-ish characters that were fighting, quote unquote, in the middle of a small town, and more of a nuisance than anything. But, but it was the Mechanist versus the Antagonizer. The Mechanist could actually cause problems, though, as we have seen here. This apparently is not going well. Let's. Oh, Zoe's diary. We'll definitely follow up on this. Utility coveralls, road goggles. Let's collect some connecting rod. Gears, yeah. Vacuum tube. I don't know if the vacuum tubes are actually helpful or not. Let's... Interesting take, too, because, like, the Mechanist wasn't meant to be a villain, per se, but caused a lot of issues because of the fight with the Antagonizer. And we got a new companion out of this, so... but you can see they're actually causing some serious problems, because a bunch of dead people here. Let's collect what we can here. We might have to return to Sanctuary to drop some of the stuff off at some point. Oh, Jackson. That's the guy she was just talking to us about. Huh. Oh. Yeah, I'll take all the circuitry stuff, whatever. Frying pan? Sure. I mean, it's not helping them anymore, right? Let's collect all the scrap we can. Shades. There's so many dead people here. Wraparound goggles, green hat. I'd like to continue what I was working on here first, though. We're here to help settlements and scrounge places. Okay. So electronics store, that's nearby. We're probably gonna have to, like I said, bring some of the stuff back to the, back to Sanctuary just to drop stuff off. But I'm fine with that, because if we want to follow up on MacCready's story, we're gonna have to head down south from there anyway. And maybe from there, that's where we'll head to meet up with Preston. Once we've dealt with Preston and stuff, we can come back and help Ada. Ada's pretty cool. No, I don't know why we're exploring this place. It just told me to explore. Ooh. Cripes, I almost walked like right into the floor there. Let's assume there's hostiles here. What am I doing here? The Devil's Cometh, the Devil's Music. Introducing the Black Devil. By the day, he's a hard-working janitor, cleaning toilets at the local police station. By night, he's a commie fighting superhero, here to uphold our core values of truth, tax loopholes, and principles of free market, working with the U.S. government. The Black Devil gained his superhuman strength by merging his body with the Constitution. Covered in the impenetrable ink of our founding fathers, he hunts down... Okay, well... Dead... Connie's note, gumdrops. It seems like we've been fighting off raiders ever since I moved back home. Bastards are like roaches. You kill one, and 10 more crawl out of the cracks. I asked Pa how he dealt with them, and he said he didn't have to. Back in the day, there was this guy, they called him the Black Devil, and he made it his mission to drive all the raiders out of the Commonwealth. Whenever you needed help, you just turned your radio to his station, and there he'd be. So naturally, I wanted to know what happened to him. Pa said he didn't know. About a year ago, the radio went static, and it's been raider heaven ever since. But last week, I was told the old Wattz building... I was told the old Wattz building looking for scrap. Or I was at the old Wattz building, okay. And came across the display that mentions the Devil by name. There were also a couple of holotapes which I couldn't make heads or tails of, so I asked my cousin Richie for help. Because he's good with this stuff. He thinks the tapes might have music in them, a way to summon the devil. The blurb on one of the holotapes mentions the radio station AM 810 and FM 527. I don't know. Richie thinks it might be tied to the old relay towers with the same numbers, just northeast of here. Maybe we can use it to send up some music back to the station. Anyways, I'm leaving this note here just in case. I'm probably being paranoid, but I get the feeling we're being followed. Still, if my hunch is right, and for some reason we don't make it, someone has to finish what we started and bring the devil back to the Commonwealth. You're not active right now. Should we actually, do we need to explore this for anything? Where's that bring us? Okay, that's a little bit, well, it's sort of on our way, because I did want to go to Greentop Nursery. Shadeless table lamp. Okay. Let's look at it. Oh wait, it was under copper and glass. Oh, yeah, let's take these. Oh yeah. Give me all the lamps. I take all your lamps. Alright. Yeah, what the heck? What the heck? Take them. We'll be heading back soon. Alright. From there, I wanted to head to Taffington Boathouse. Which is right there. Which is just north of us, so we'll do that, and then I'll probably close out there, I think, and we'll continue in the next one.
Won't take long.
Tucker Memorial. Oh my god! Oh wow, that could have been so bad. MacCready! He's oh my god, that was bad. Why did I do that? Don't answer that question. That's rhetorical, okay? Oh boy. Alright, this is the place. And they said this could serve as a settlement. Ooh. Insects. Let's draw them out. Yeah, this would be a nice little fort. Okay. Let's do this. Anything else? Oh, MacCready, out of the way. Okay. Must be out here. So kind of the same thing we're doing before.
I'm not trying to make you nervous, but there was someone or something here recently.
Yeah, I know, man. We just killed him. Okay, so report your success. We should probably spruce it up a little bit, right? Okay, same thing as last time. We're gonna kind of clear this place out. Oh, a little too harsh.
Yes.
Looks like you've done that a few times.
Oh boy. Where's the trip? Is it just those? Okay. Yeah. Here we go.
That's it. Sweet.
Can sell some of this crap later. Okay, the cabinet. Oh, you weren't kidding about somebody being here. Margaret's note. Huh. That's what he meant. Margaret's note. Mom, Russell has been gone over a day now, and I'm getting worried. We were going to wait to tell you, but we found an old holotape from before the war in the boat shed. It sounded like someone had stashed some chems in the drainage at the end of the canal. Russell thought we might be able to sell them to one of the traders. Maybe use the caps to buy another Brahmin. I'm sorry we didn't tell you. We just wanted it to be a surprise, but that's the second one of those bugs we've seen today, and I think something went wrong. So I'm gonna have a look for him. Don't worry, I'm just gonna take a quick peek and I'll be back soon. Margie. That's sad. Sorry, Mary. Must be the mother. Can I... There we go. For now. I think it'd be cool to do one of these. Just saying. Oh, the super big ones, hey? That way the valve is like right there. We're gonna need 5 on energy. Do we have enough Jenny power for this? Absolutely not. We need screws. Screws. I'm sure I can get that out of MacCready. MacCready! MacCready! Screws. I need you to screw me. That did not come out right, did it? There we go. Oh yeah. Alright. And we'll get as close as we can. That'll work. I'm curious, can we light these? Can we? Are you just there for aesthetics? That'd be cool if we could actually light the place. Or maybe they just light up on their own by being nearby. Alright, well, so the most of what we did there is right here in front of us. We got the giant water set up, a nice big generator, and some good defense. I think that's good enough. I think we're good at this place. Alright, that's a good place to end this episode. So we came out here with the intent of kind of following up with some of the settlements we wanted to set up, and we did Starlight Drive-In and here at Taffington Boathouse for the Somerville Place people. We also, I kind of did another couple storylines, one unintentionally. We completed When Pigs Fly. That actually took up quite a bit of our time, which is kind of an interesting one. I'm still not sure quite where that came from. I want to say that had to have been added to the game after I got it, I think, originally, like the PS4 version. I don't know. That was kind of cool, though. We got some cool weapons from it. And we also ended up kind of initiating the Mechanist storyline, which is really interesting, really cool. We are not going to do that right away, though, because we have some other things. Like I said, I really want to connect with Preston. That's the whole reason we're doing this, is to kind of work with the Minutemen more. And I want to follow up on MacCready's request as well. So that's probably where we're going to work our way towards in the next one. But I do want to continue with helping the Minutemen first. So anyways, that's probably what we'll do next time. So with that being said, let's close things out for this one. I'll be continuing tonight, so if you're here live, stick around. Otherwise, thank you all for joining, and I will see you all later.